Hello? Oh, hi David, how are you? Yes, don't worry, I'm not going to kill the mystery. Yes, I know. The weather reports are not what they seem. Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited because David Lynch decided to participate on social media and do videos on YouTube, and it's been such a long time that we saw these weather reports and I want to talk about them. I am not David Lynch, so I am just an artist who is observing and trying to understand what he's doing, or why is he doing. So I will think about it and with you, and I will going to measure them and show and check out, the differences and stuff like this. But I'm not going to point out everything because I don't want to kill the mystery and I don't want to ruin it because everyone loves it. So I can see that everyone is super excited every day that he is uploading, and for I'm not going to point out all the mistakes in the videos because that will ruin the whole mood of it. And I really, David Lynch was a really important influence, a really important part of my artist career. And 10 years ago, as you can probably tell from my photographs what I made that time, that I was really influenced by him. So yeah, so I decided to talk about the weather reports. 5 days ago, he decided to upload a weather report, and he's been uploading every day. He is returned with his first weather report in 10 years. He released the video simply titled Weather Report 5/11/20, and you can see him. He's sitting at his desk looking out the window. He observes the clouds, the sky, and he's saying cloudy, some fog this morning. And then he's saying this should all burn off pretty soon and we'll have sunshine and 70 degrees. Have a great day. I would say, this is really important that he is doing this right now. It's obviously not an accident that he started to do these videos right now in the time of the coronavirus. He is doing this on purpose for sure, and we just can guess what will be the outcome of it. Every day he is doing the weather reports, every day he's at his desk with his objects and wearing the same shirt and talking and saying what the weather is like in Los Angeles right now. This sentence, which is saying it's cloudy, but that this should all burn off pretty soon and we have sunshine, that can be, some kind of hope that is giving to the viewer about coronavirus, that, now it's cloudy and it's hard times, but it will be good again, and the sun will come out again. I'm just saying this, but it can be another idea, but this is what I see in this sentence. The other point is that I would say that there's an announcement that he's going to make in one of these videos. He's really dedicated in transcendental meditation, so I would say that it can go there into that direction, that he's bringing awareness about transcendental meditation, that we should meditate in these difficult times. So that can also be an outcome of this series. And then obviously it can be of saying that he's making a new movie or something. I'm not sure about that. I can check it out if you want. Will David Lynch make a new movie? Lynch hasn't directed a film in 13 years, and it's not clear whether he'll ever go back to Hollywood. Though his 18 episodes return of Twin Peaks in 2017 threw up enough mysteries to keep his diehard fans occupied for years to come. Yes, I would say that mostly every interview that I saw about him in the last couple of years, he was always talking about transcendental meditation. he didn't care that he was asking about his movies, about art and creativity. He was always bringing the talk to transcendental meditation. This is what he believes in. Some of you probably don't know that David Lynch made these weather reports 14 years ago. It was a simpler time when, the internet was not this big deal like how it is now, and especially not social media. And he was uploading on the David Lynch website these videos, these weather reports in the same room. After he released Mulholland Drive and Blue Velvet, he went to his studio, and it's his home, and he was forecasting the weather every day from Los Angeles. It's an important, he is forecasting from Los Angeles, from Hollywood. The symbolism here can also be like, he's not talking about the coronavirus, he's talking about Los Angeles and the movie industry, that there's a cloud over the movie industry, and then hopefully it will be better. I would say that is more the coronavirus meaning. What you can see here is that he is talking in a really, really straight and normal way about the weather. His personality and knowing his past and the surrounding where he is makes the whole thing surreal. Novelist David Foster Wallace once said about David Lynch's body of work, "What Lynchian means is something about the unbelievably grotesque existing in this weird confluence of very dark, surreal, violent stuff and absolute, almost Norman Rockwell banal American stuff. It's a terrain he's been working for quite a while, at least since Blue Velvet." Online you can't find all the previous weather reports. You can find a few of them. I found like 15 of them that are the weather reports or something else but shooted in this very room. The oldest one I found is a 2016 David Lynch weather report.
Good morning, it's April 17th, 2006, and it's a Monday here in LA. Beautiful blue skies, some puffy white clouds, golden sunshine, a slight breeze, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 13 degrees Celsius.
What we see here is that he is, I don't know if this is a cutted version of the original video or this is the original video, I don't know, but what you can see that he's in a room where there's cement, the wall is made of cement, is not painted or anything. You can see a phone on the wall, a really old version of telephones. There's a desk in front of him, a wooden desk. There's different tools on the desk, a pack of cigarette. As I know, he's smoking Marlboro and it looks like a Marlboro cigarette, and his black cup mug, which probably there's coffee in it because he loves coffee. And he's wearing his well-known outfit, the white shirt and the black coat. And there's something here on the left that I'm not able to understand exactly what it is. This is another one.
Good morning, it's October 31st, 2008, and it's a Friday.
Okay, so this is 2 years later. Eventually, the room is the same, the objects are kind of the same. I'm not really sure what is this, for example. He really loves all these electric objects and everything which is industrial, a machine, so he loves those things. These are some papers, I think this is a cable, some kind of fabric, and his mug filled with coffee. And in the background there's this cupboard. And there's this object that you can see in another video, 2008.
Blue skies, muted golden sunshine.
Here again, there are not so many changes. 2 years later, there's this lamp here. There's some, I think these are plastic cups. It looks like plastic cups, but maybe not. I'm not sure. You can see his coffee here again, filled. And there's this object here, probably was created by him. I was not able to find any of his short movies or that this structure was, or something similar was in it. It can be some kind of house, some kind of building. He has some artwork, some short film with the bug that can be like the structure of that little house, or or he was just creating something. This structure was made probably with wire and plasticine, and you put them together, and that is such a David Lynch object, I can say. He likes these kind of structures that are built with poles and wires. So you can see that he has this kind of idea and way of thinking about this kind of structure. Also in the third season of Twin Peaks, there's this cube, and he likes this. And as I said, he was not just doing the weather reports, he was doing other videos in the space. For example, this video where he is reading a magazine while there's a blue board in the background with the sun on it, so which obviously you can think about the weather report because of that. And there's the microphone in front of him, but he's not saying any word all the video. With this balloon with the smiley face on it. This is also really David Lynch style. One time he was with Laura Dern in the same room.
DavidLynch.com members, it's February 1st, 2005. And here in Los Angeles, it's a beautiful sunny day, not a cloud in the sky.
Now I would like to compare a video that he made 14 years ago and the one that he is showing us now. The room is the same. The wall is still cement. It's the same room. The phone is there. It should be the same phone. Now the phone changed. The buttons are different. There was this light here, and now there's only just a light bulb. What I really love this difference, which is gorgeous difference. There are some paint here, obviously black paint. I'm just realizing that I am the opposite of the David Lynch room compared to my room. Like, he is so black and everything is industrial and machines, and my background is just colorful. I am really colorful with the plants and everything. The only thing is that I should button this up. And this is really uncomfortable though. Just our hair is good as the same way. No, I'm just joking. I never have a good hair as he does. So going back to the video, we can see some glasses here and his black mug. It's the same black mug. If you can see here, it's the same black mug. He's still using that black mug, which is amazing. I really love that detail. Chateau. I don't know what chateau is in English. I don't know what is this in English. What's the name? If someone is an English speaker, please tell me in the comments, because I really don't know. Mostly the room didn't changed, and I love that. The angle where he is putting the camera is also the same. We don't see the windows. Probably there's window here and there's one window over here above him. He created this concentration meditation video. He was just sitting outside with a microphone, smoking cigarettes and listening to the rain, because rain and in general nature itself is really meditative. He had this 1 hour video that you should definitely watch, and talks about art. And I'm going to make something like this because I love it so much. I have a video in my pocket when the weather outside was so still and it was so quiet outside that I filmed all of it. Like, it was amazing. It was like you felt that God was there, you know. It was so magical. I recorded it, so I will make a video probably talking about art or something. If you see the first video what he released, there's a really slight blue layer on it, a really slight one. What he changed the second day, there's no blue layer, there's no filter on it. The third day, when he was putting a really strong blue layer on it, and while we are going forward, it starts to be a little bit stronger. Here is stronger, and for sure, when you see this blue layer on the video, this filter, you can think about Blue Velvet, the movie Blue Velvet. Lynch himself called Blue Velvet a dream of strange desires wrapped inside a mystery story. Blue Velvet isn't reality but a desire, a pure nostalgia for the past, which can add a nice detail about these weather reports, which was already made 14 years ago, so maybe that's what he tries to say also in the time of coronavirus. I made a page in 2010 and I started to make this collection of movies where I'm showing the very first and the very last frame of movies. And one of them I made was Blue Velvet, and as you can see, the very first and the very last frame were the sky, the blue sky, which is changing from darker blue sky from brighter. And you can bet on it that David Lynch made this on purpose. Thank you so much for watching this video. And because I'm not David Lynch, I would like to, and I don't know the truth and I don't see his mind, please write in the comment section if you have some ideas of why he's doing this, or if I missed a detail or an important part of the video, because I would love to hear that. See you in the next video. Bye.